Quaran-Tinder. That's right. During the pandemic season of 2020, we're coming to you right now with Quaran-Tinder. I am your host, Wink Massengil. That's right, Wink Massengil. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm more excited than I've been in a long time. And the reason why is I don't really do anything except for cry while I drink bourbon. That's another story for another time, though. If you don't mind, I want everybody to put on their love glasses right now. Think about the times when we all could touch each other and not have to rub down with Vaseline. Oops, maybe that's just what I do during the time of the pandemic. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to pull on a bachelor and a bachelorette, and we're going to show you right now whether it's a love match on Quaran-Tinder. Come on in. You'll pick the ones, the contestants, the bachelors that will end up being with the man on a little later date. We'll get to the details later, but while we're waiting right now, let's go ahead and get to our first guest. He hails out of Suffolk, Virginia. His name, oh, I'm so sorry, I should have said it. It's on the list right here. He is more heterosexual than a baboon with 4 testicles. His name is Chad.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't hear the crowds cheering for Chad, but everybody cheers for Chad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I do, Chad. Yeah. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. Chad, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you've been dealing with the terrible times of the pandemic?
Well, it's been pretty tough. I haven't had a woman, so, my laundry's not been washed, and I haven't eaten in like 3.5 weeks. So it's time for a lady. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I do know what you're saying. Last night, I was just alone looking at the laundry while I drank. Anyway.
I get it. I get it.
I'm sorry, you had something to say?
No, I get it. I've been staring at my laundry too. Like, I get it.
Well, thanks for the interjection, Chad. Chad, during this time of loneliness, when there is no mate and nobody to do your laundry, tell us what you're doing to pass the time without having companionship and raw animalistic sex.
I've been YouTubing like women that do laundry and women that cook, and it's pretty hot. I'll be honest with you. It's half the reason why some of my laundry is so dirty. Beyond that, I've been talking to my mom a lot on the phone. Like, she gave me a recipe for ramen noodles, but dude, it ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. I can't figure out why you can't get a date.
I don't know. Chad plays football. I miss football, but Chad still plays football in the house. Where are the ladies?
Hey, if I may say something, you just sound like a heterosexual man. And what's better than a heterosexual man during the pandemic than Quaran-Tinder?
A baboon with 4 balls, but even I'm more heterosexual than that.
Oh, you sound it. Gosh, you sound it. Now, if you don't mind my saying right now, we're going to get to the game. Here's what's going to happen, Bachelor. You're going to get a few videos that come your way from some special ladies out there. If you see one that you like when we come back, I want you to talk about it freely. You're going to end up picking 3 at the end, and then later on, the audience will pick the one that is right for you on Quaran-Tinder. How does that sound, Chad?
Yeah, okay.
You seem excited. All right. I think it's time right now, folks. How's my hair? How's my body? Because I can tell you right now, my heart's popping out of my chest right now. It's literally popping out of my chest. Because right now, we're going to go right square away to that first video right now from a very, very sexy woman. I promise you, she has got the goods. Hit it, Doug.
Oh, hello. My name is Wendy Jones, and I'm here to make a video for Quaran-Tinder. Looking for a boyfriend or somebody to share the quarantine times with. I am a melodica player professionally, and then also a weather watcher. I'm known in the weather community as Windy Wendy because I can feel the storms before they hit. I feel it in my knees, and then so that makes me a little gassy, or I do a little dance, and that's how you know the storms are brewing. I have lots of allergy medication here. If you have any pollen allergies, I got you covered. And maybe we could even make up like a quarantine duo. Here's a little song I wrote you. It's called The Seasons. Thank you.
Woo! If that doesn't get your organ playing, I don't know what will. Did you hear that one? Oh, a storm is coming, all right, and it's blowing down my house. Hey, Chad, tell me your thoughts on that beautiful, beautiful creature.
Chad doesn't like when a woman farts. That's pretty nasty, actually. A woman should not fart.
Well, you heard it there. He must be a new school guy. You sound like a Democrat.
I mean, I voted in the student council president election in school. So yeah, I'm a voter.
Yeah. Well, going back to the girl, though, I don't see why you couldn't have been so turned on. The song was original. She had all the lovely similes. And the most important thing is, did you hear her talking about that gas? That's the part that bothered you, huh?
Yeah, Chad doesn't like a fart. I will tell you though, her clothes look real clean. So that was a plus.
Well, I know one thing. She seems like a musical genius. Hey,
Yeah.
you're not decided on that one yet, are you? Have you already swiped left on it?
No, I've got some beans at home if I need to make some musical toots, like I'll make it work.
Hey, that's going somewhere. That's a guy that has standards right there. Okay, yeah. Doug, it's time for that next video. Dougie, hit it.
Hi, my name is Essence. I'm a child psychologist, and I am abundantly aware of the necessities of quarantine and what it can do to your mental health. So, I would like to offer myself as companionship, and I hope that you swipe right. And if we have a conflict, I have my little buddy Russ. He'll help us use our words. Isn't that right, Russ? Yep. He'll help you say things like, "I'm sorry," and "I'll never fuck your friend again." So, we'll be able to communicate effectively. Swipe right.
Whew. I don't know about y'all, but she seems mentally stable. You see her down that drink? Gosh, that turns a man like Wink on like nothing ever. Makes me feel like a rhinoceros with a little bit of his horn missing. Hey, Chad, what'd you think about the lovely Essence?
Chad was not opposed. There were a couple of points in there that I was really uncomfortable, especially with the not banging her friends or whatever, but I like the way she talks. It made me feel funny in my pants, and I like the way she can put away some wine. You know what I'm saying? It just means she can be quiet for a while when she's got something in her mouth.
Whoa. Calm down the steam here today, Chad. We may have a Quaran-Tinder match. I promise you this right now. She does seem like she has it together. It was a little left field when she threw out a few things there, but you seem like a guy that might like that kind of thing.
No, I mean, yeah, she seems pretty centered and whatever, like she'd probably only text you once a day, It's cool.
Yeah, well, like I said, one thing I probably wouldn't do is I wouldn't go bang her friend. Now, what are we thinking here? Are we thinking a swipe right, a swipe left, or are we going to still wait there until the end?
Chad can't promise that Chad won't bang her friend. So Chad needs to her options. You know what I'm saying?
Gosh, you're heterosexual.
I play football. It's what happens.
You know it. Hey, Doug, I think it's time to check another one out. I know you're ready for it, Chad. Let's go ahead and hold off on Essence. Let's get on to that next video from a very saucy, wild woman. Hit it, Dougie.
Hello. My name is Karen Johnson. I'm a branch manager at Wells Fargo Bank. I'm considered an essential employee, so that's good. I mean, what would my identity be without my work? I'm a widow. My husband Robert died in an accident on a family vacation to the Grand Canyon. But my brother Simon says he purposefully jumped from a cliff to escape our banal home life existence. On the weekends, I like to watch videos of Sweatin' to the Oldies by Richard Simmons. He sure is a hoot. I also like balancing my checkbook. Please choose me. If we go out, I think we sure have a swell time.
Wow. Wow. She was full of life, and apparently she goes banal. Hey, Chad, tell us a little bit about what you thought about that girl. She was a real life of the party, wasn't she?
Chad caught on to the banal. Chad is really into banal, and Chad likes a woman with a bank account, so it's not so bad. I can see why her husband killed himself and whatnot, but
Same way.
you know, you got to hang in there for banal.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate that kind of heterosexuality. If you don't mind my saying, there was just something a little sad about that woman that maybe Chad could brighten up. Have you decided yet? Swipe right, swipe left. What are you thinking, Chatty?
I got to tell you, every time Chad has helped a woman with banal, she smiled. I don't like banal, but banal's pretty hot.
Hey, I feel like there's a euphemism here. Hey, Doug, Chad, y'all ready to go ahead and get on to that next Quaran-Tinder woman?
Chad's ready to get it on.
Dougie, hit it.
Hi, my name is Lexi, and I'm like your typical Virginia Beach girl. Anyway, I'm on Quaran-Tinder because they shut down the beaches. Like, why? Is Corona that bad? I've gotten a lot worse diseases at the beach, like syphilis and chlamydia and strep throat, but in my vagina. But I deserve a chance at love because I love the beach so much. Except I don't love when I get sand inside my coochie. Like one time, I pulled a straight up pearl out of my vagina. What? A pearl? How long had the sand been in there? My ex-boyfriend says I laugh like a constipated dolphin. I don't see it.
I honestly can tell you, I think I dated that girl before. Well, Chad, I have a lot of feelings of my own on what I just heard. I hope the kids out there are watching. What did you think about it?
Chad was very impressed. Chad was very, very impressed. Chad has also gotten syphilis at the beach. And Chad is a real fan of women with like jewels in their cooch or on them. Like, I like this one. She seems real classy, like someone I would take home to my mom or like a French restaurant.
Wow. I can tell you right now, we may have had a Quaran-Tinder match right here. I can feel it in my bones. I'm just going to be very straight with you.
She's real hot. Do you see how wide her mouth is, man?
It's a family-friendly show.
That's how you get something in the goalpost. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you right now, just talking about all this has made me feel like a constipated dolphin. Hey, Dougie, I'm sorry. It feels like we may have had a Quaran-Tinder match here, but I'm going to tell you, I think we got time for a couple more if you'd like to see them, Chad. What do you think?
Chad does not choose just one woman. Chad is open to all women. Like I like the nasty beach one, but I want to see what else is out there.
Hit it for him, Dougie.
I am the foil of Marie Kondo. They call me Cheri Mondo. But you will call me Madame Mondo. Do you understand? Nod your head if you understand. Madame Mondo is looking for love. So much love. And when I come to you, I will purge you Purge, purge, purge you of all the things you have. T-shirts, no. Pants, no. Purge is what I do. And when you come, you will thank me. Get on your knees and thank me. Call me.
Woo! I don't know about you, but I just feel like a radiator that got injected with fuel. I'm alive for the first time since the pandemic when I saw that. Good golly, she got me a rolling. The way she used that whip, I want to purge now. Oh, this isn't about me. This is about you, Chad. What did you think of that luscious little tiger there?
Chad has to be honest. Chad is uncomfortable. That was Chad's mom.
Oh,
Chad is not swiping right on his mom.
oh, I would certainly swipe your mom right.
Hey, nobody gets laundry done by my mom but me, not you.
Well, I can tell you this right now. She's certainly a MILF, in my opinion. A mother I'd like to...
Hey.
Hey, I'm lonely too here. Wink needs love. now, seems like you weren't all that crazy about that because of the familial relationship, but I promise you this, Dougie, if you could, please give me that woman's phone number immediately. I live in West Kent. Now, if I could have a little bit here, Doug, I would love to get to the end of this, but I have to ask you the question first. Chad, you're in a big place right now. We're going to give you some time to walk away from this for a minute while we get in our bachelorette to do her game. We're going to pull y'all two back together. We're going to have to narrow this down to 3. Only 3 that the audience will pick for you, and you are allowed to give the one you're leaning towards, which is fair, okay? Chad, you got a lot of thinking to do. We had some hotties in there, some beautiful women in the pandemic that seemed mentally stable. Chad?
Thinking is not Chad's strong suit, but Chad's going to do his best because Chad needs some clean underwear.
Hey, Chad, appreciate you putting yourself in the third person. You go take it easy and go pump yourself, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to pump myself.
All right, here we go. Coming right back after you. This little message from our word. Just kidding. We don't have anybody sponsoring us. But if you'd like to, please send it in. It is a little bit more mature. So if you're looking for something that's all the way clean, we can't help what comes up on the screen. Sorry, but Wink's one of those guys that doesn't like to censor. Now, getting back to why we're here, we have got a special lady going on right now. A lady that you probably have seen before because she has been around the block. Please give a warm and beautiful welcome from the Push Comedy Theater and all the fans here to Miss Roxy!
Hi, my name's Roxy.
Roxy, tell me a little bit about yourself, girl. How are you handling the pandemic?
Oh, I'm going a little crazy. I'm, just hanging out, day drinking, because there are no more rules in the pandemic. Yeah. Am I right?
Right. There's nothing better than a darty, is there? By the way, I found out what that means. It's a daytime party.
Oh, yeah. I darty by myself like every day.
A woman that would probably darty herself all the time.
What? What?
Now, point. If I could ask you a few personal questions here. It's been lonely during this pandemic, hasn't it?
I'm so lonely. It's just me, and I talk to myself, and I have a friend that I talk to sometimes. It's my dinosaur. His name is Percy, and sometimes we just have deep, meaningful conversations.
Would you mind if I interviewed? Is his name Percy? Did you say? Percy,
yeah. You can totes interview him. He's
I would love to interview. Percy's probably lonely right now too. So why don't I go ahead and jump in? Percy, tell me a little bit about yourself. Is it? I think it's a male. Tell us.
Yeah, it's a male.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, there, feller.
I'm so lonely. Please get me out of quarantine with this crazy woman. I miss the times when she would leave the house to go to work, but now she's stuck, just me and her. I'm thinking about killing myself.
I'm gonna put Percy back because like he sometimes gets an attitude and it's like, what?
Percy seems like he has a prostate problem.
He does. How did you know that? That's so impressive.
There's something about the voice in there, and the way it was just so.
His prostate is enlarged, which is a really common problem for men over 40. You should probably check.
Anyway, Wink Massengale's back here for you. Are we ready?
Anyway, it's a problem, so.
Are you ready to get tendered out? Of course, Quaran-Tinder today.
Yeah, I totes need to meet somebody because I am so lonely.
I'll be straight with you. I don't think there's any way that anybody would ever pick this old bitch. But if they do, maybe there's a match on Quaran-Tinder right here. Hey, you ready to see your first one?
Yes, please. I'm so optimistic.
All right, Dougie, are you ready there? We're going to find a Quaran-Tinder match for Miss Roxy. Get it,
Yes.
Hi. Didn't see you there. My name's Kevin. Local bowler down at the old AMF on Little Creek. Part of the old Sunday Fun Day League night. I'm the high average bowler too, with a whopping score of 132 per week. I'm also the head of the team I Can't Believe It's Not Gutter, which is a pun I made up about margarine. This is actually my second stint on Tinder, and I'm trying not to strike out this time. Why? Whole new frame. It's actually the 10th frame. Running out of time, ladies. Grandma wants a grandbaby and running out of time. So let's go bowling and let's put a baby in you. All right, let's do it.
That was one manly man right there, wasn't it?
Oh my God, yes. I have to say, like, I super duper liked how he was so forward about like baby time because like, babies are good company, but like what was with all the puns, you know? It was kind of funny at first, but then it was like, oh my God, is like this guy have just pun after pun after pun, you know? It's like it's
if there's anybody that knows about puns, it's a woman like you. I bet you've dated somebody in your life that was big into puns.
No.
I don't know. But I tell you right now, his life was in the gutter. He had so many puns in there that I did think were adorable in the way that he pulled it together. And he was a very manly man. He looked a little bit like a Russian ballet dancer, did he not?
Yeah, there was like something super like graceful about like the way that he like held the ball, even though it was like not a real ball. He was like, this is the ball, you know, and he just like guttered it, or like not guttered it, like rolled it, and it was like I could visualize. It was beautiful.
Now, are you educated? Because you don't seem to be.
What? Yeah, I have a PhD. What? Why?
So right now, are you in the middle right now on whether you want to swipe right, swipe left, or are you still undecided?
I think I'm still undecided.
I knew that was going to be your answer. Otherwise, the game would be over.
It's kind of hard, you know? It's hard.
Already drinking. All right, here's what we're going to do for you. We're
It's a really good beer. It's called the Daisy Cutter. It's like, it's good.
Oh, that sounds good. I wish they'd sponsor us. Please get Wink Massengale.
Okay.
Sponsored by whatever the hell butter that was called. Now, Doug, it's time to find out about another man that's lonely during the time of the pandemic. Hit it, Dougie.
Hey there. Are you looking for someone to go on your next away team? Well, I'm just the man for you. Specializing in Vulcan science and Poon Far. Let me shock you. I like Star Wars too. I go both ways. You can always have a good time with Marvin. I like the prequels and the sequels. And the middle three are great stuff. So we can make our own sequel, if you know what I mean. The Force will be with us. And if Star Trek and Star Wars aren't sexy enough, Marvin can be your Queen of the Dragons. I like Game of Thrones too. Ha ha! Who would consider swiping left when you could have Marvin before he jumped out of a plane. Oh! So ask Marvin out on a date. He won't miss.
What? Okay, what?
He seems like a real out of this earth kind of guy.
Yeah, it was like what were he was like talking about a bunch of like shows and stuff that like I don't really get or whatever, but like I was into the shocker, so
Supposed to be a fan. This is probably why we don't have sponsors.
What? What?
What was that? What was that laugh?
That's how he laughed. What are you talking about?
I apologize. I'll tell you what. Wait, he said he went both ways, Star Wars and Star Trek. Was there anything about that? Please describe the difference for you between Star Wars and Star Trek.
One is a war, like one's like a battle, you know, or it's like a war, and one is a track, like they're on track.
Absolutely. Where are you feeling? Any warm feelings about this right here?
I'm still kind of undecided. I mean, like, there's like, he was talking about a lot of stuff like I didn't know, but at the same time, I was kind of like, if he goes both ways, that's a really open-minded. And, you know, I am open-minded.
All right. Well, it looks like we need to get on to the next bachelor for you. See whether there's somebody you're interested in. Hey, Dougie, go ahead and hit the next video for that.
I can't wait.
I was gonna be the Easter Bunny at the mall, but because of social distancing, you know, that didn't happen. So this isn't the suit that they were gonna give me. This is the one that I've been practicing with at home. I think this is a really festive time of year, and I want to try to keep that going. So at night, I've been hiding eggs in my neighborhood. I do it at night because, you know, the people aren't out and, you know, the social distancing. They're not plastic eggs though. They're real. So I hope the kids find them soon. But yeah, I'd love to find somebody to spend this quarantine with. I trained to be the Easter Bunny, so, you know, if you want to sit on my lap, and I mean, you don't really tell them what you want for, it's not like Santa. You don't tell them what you want for Easter, but I mean, there's no rule that says you can't, so maybe we could.
Well, that's one hip-hoppity rabbit right there. I'll promise you this. He's the kind of man that's looking to fertilize your eggs. And what are you thinking?
Oh my God. I mean, I've like never met a man who was like, he's like so like into his work, you know, and so into like this holiday, you know, and like he is like, I will wear pink, you know, I will sit here and I will wear pink and I will dress up in this costume. And maybe I'm not at work right now, but I'm going to practice work when I'm not at work. Like, what ambition and what a great thing for the community. He's like leaving his house, he said in the middle of the night, to hide real eggs. This guy's not a faker. Real eggs he's putting out in his neighborhood for children. Okay, this guy cares about children. Oh my God, I love him. I love him.
Like we may have a Quaran-Tinder match. I will give one caveat in this. I'm a little afraid he could be a serial killer, or he may definitely own some sort of white van.
Oh my God, that man could serial kill me any day. He was so hot.
Yes, I tell you what. Well, we'll see if we got a Quaran-Tinder match. Where are you feeling? Right, left, or still undecided?
I want to swipe right on Bunny Man. I want to hop into his life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So, would you like to check in on a few others though before you make that swipe right?
Yes.
Fair enough. Well, let's go ahead and swipe forward. Dougie, if you don't mind, hit that video.
Buzz buzz. Hello, Quaran-Tinder. My name is Bee-atrice. And it's hard work
being a leader amongst men. And that's why I decided to venture outside of the hive for love. I'm looking for a strong worker type of a man bee. One who respects my authority and understands that I'm a boss bitch. And you should be willing to serve me. If you happen to get so lucky in the bedroom, I'll have you screaming out, "Yes, queen, yes, queen, yes, queen," until you bust off your stinger and die. So if you're looking for someone a little bit sweet, like this honey that I made myself, then swipe right. And if you're lucky, I might let you lick the honey off my bee cups.
I don't know about you, but I certainly want to go ahead and pick up those bee cups and put them in my mouth. Am I right or am I right?
I'm gonna be honest, like I'm super into costume play, like bees and stuff, and you know, like whatever, and like bees are cool because they pollinate and stuff. But food play in the bedroom is just way gross to me, and so I don't think so. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to left swipe on Beatrix.
Wow. So right even before we get to the end of the game, we have our first just full out
I'm
left.
so sorry. I just was like, you know what? Maybe like I was kind of into it at first because like, you know, Beatrix is like super sultry and like I'm super into sultry, but like just can't do food. I'm so sorry. I just can't do food. I'm so sorry.
Well, was there also some problems that I had? And I understand why you're kind of swiping left because there were some contextual problems. He was looking for a man and then a man bee, and there was just a lot of confusion, I thought, between the species.
Yeah, because I'm not a bee.
Well, Doug, I think it's time for us to go on to our next video, if you don't mind. Dougie, please hit that next sexy man, whatever I said.
Honky, honky.
Hello, my name is Steed, and I'm hung like a... Swipe right on me, and I promise you, during this Quaran-Tinder, I'll let you ride me bareback, and I do buck. Honky! That's the sexiest thing I have ever seen in my damn life.
I'm going to be honest. What was his name?
Steed.
Steed seems like he's desperate. Like, Steed seems like he's the kind of guy who's, like, probably desperate for attention and probably, like, lonely during this quarantine. Like, we're all lonely during this quarantine, but, like, there was something about Steed that was just, like, he was desperate for attention, you know, like, no matter where it was going to come from. He also seems like he probably has emphysema. Like, he's a smoker. Like, gross. Who even smokes anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, I liked his willingness to wear a hat.
Well, I think Dougie, is that our last one out there, if I'm correct?
That's our last one, Wink.
Thank you, Dougie. Now, if we wouldn't mind right now, I'm going to go ahead and get to that big moment. If you don't, talking to you right now, Roxy, I know you've got your fingers crossed. I know you're looking to be not so lonely, even though you're completely a lonely old bitch. Is that I promise you this right now, you're going to get your chance to pick who you might want to be with. And I'm going to bring in our other bachelor right now. Please, crowd. Dougie, introduce our bachelor back to the stage, please.
We got Chad with us, and we got Roxy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hi, Chad.
How you doing?
Pretty good. I'm a little lonely here, but pretty good.
You know how to do laundry?
Oh my God, yes. I like love doing laundry. It's like when I'm like, I'm so stressed, what am I gonna do? Laundry. So that's how I kind of pass the time.
Oh my gosh. Just hearing the two of y'all talk makes me believe in abortion.
Chad, are you so like you're single too, huh?
Yeah, the Chad is pretty single right now. Can't make any promises for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Chad. Same for me.
I bet you're real hot when you wash my clothes.
Oh, I like washing clothes. It's like
Okay.
Chad,
Okay. Hey,
do you like to wear hats? I see you're wearing a hat.
Yeah.
Chad.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Chad wears hats.
We're so gonna pull back to the show now. We're gonna pull back to the show now, please.
Chad, do you like my shirt? Chad, do you like my shirt?
Yeah. You should take it off so I can get a better look at it.
It's sparkly.
Hey, we're coming back to the show now. And if I may say to you, I cannot believe that anybody on this show would tell me I'm starved for attention when I just saw what I just saw. Now, if we could please, I'm going to start off always with ladies first. If they could, Miss Roxy, I need you to narrow it down to three that you'd like for the world to vote on to see who you could date during the quarantine. Miss Roxy?
Oh, the world's going to vote on my 3.
Please.
I'm gonna go with a bumblebee and
Get a left field and pick Bumblebee out of nowhere.
Bumblebee was sultry and the rabbit for sure. The rabbit was super hot. Oh my god.
Easter Bunny has made the cut, Doug. And we
Easter
have
Bunny.
drum rolled. I think we all know what you're gonna say. Who is the third that's gonna stay?
Can I pick Chad? Is that possible?
No, you can't. No, you can't pick. Please stop being a state. Please, what?
What? Oh, I'll go with the guy that put on the Bane mask.
And we're gonna go with the shocker Star Trek man. It is narrowed down to 3. And let me tell you something. I really do hope you find a man and some sanity, because having you on this show, woo!
Hi, Chad. Chad, can you see me?
God, it's not the way the game works. It's not the way the game works. Chad, we're gonna pop on over to you now, buddy. Chad.
Yeah.
Chad, try to stay with us, Chad. I know you're heterosexual as a gargoyle with 2 boners, but the truth is that we need an answer from you. We need you to narrow it down to 3 quarantinders, and I want to know right now, who are your 3?
So I can't have that dumb one. Is that right? I mean, the pretty one that likes laundry.
The one that you mean the other contestant? No, that's not part of the game. It was from the videos we're going from, Chad.
I like the way she moves, but all right. The Chad likes the skanking one with the pearl in her cooch.
Okay, all right. Let's careful with the language here, and let's go ahead and say I think you want the Virginia Beach girl. Yes.
Yeah, Virginia Beach. Yeah. I like that one.
That's okay though.
That older chick with the bank account, dead husband. She was all right.
Surprise pick, if you don't mind my asking, Chad. What made you pick that dull beast?
I mean, the Chad doesn't have a bank account or any money right now, so I'm pretty partial to a chick that's got a job and stuff. She seems pretty laid back and seems like she'd probably want to do laundry, and it's cool. Plus, her husband's dead, so she's probably ready for whatever.
Absolutely. And if we wouldn't mind, it's time. If we have a drum roll, I'd love to hit it right now for our last bachelor. Chad, I know it's been a tough decision for you, but which one are you picking here? Did you only pick one so far? I'm sorry.
Now, the Chad can count. That was 2. Virginia Beach. The bank chick.
Oh, the one that's in the banal. I forgot. Yes. Yeah. So let's go ahead and go. What is our number 3?
To be honest with you, the Chad's probably going to pick his mom for number 3.
And a surprise pick.
Yeah.
So you're going with the dominatrix mother, who, if you wouldn't mind my saying, she is a lovely creature who I'd love to make a mistake around. please give her my phone number. Tell her that old Wink sent you. Well, there we have it, folks. Where we have it.
His number, man.
I'm sorry, you're still angry, aren't you? Well, I'm the host and I have the bigger microphone. So there we go. Our first ever, a little more dirty show than I thought we were going to have tonight. I am your host, Wink Massengale, and Doug was my producer.
Call me. Call me, Chad.
Yeah.
All right, well, that seems extreme here. And please, okay, put the fist down. Now, what I'm going to say to you right now is that we need you to vote. Who would you like for these two people to go out with? We will have a voting poll set up, and we will read the results every Monday night at 7 p.m. And remember, until then, send in your videos to pusherscomedy. Please stop that. To pusherscomedy@gmail.com. Quaran-Tinder.
I love you. I love you.
Yeah, girl, you hot. You're
Chad, I'm pregnant.
You're ruining the show.